switch things. I don't know what's happening. Hang on. Ugh, how embarrassing. Ugh, fart. Oh my god, look at me. I look awful. Raw. Crochetta! Hello, darlings. Hello. Oh my god, I look awful. What is happening? It's me. Oh my god, I gotta fix something. I don't know what's happening. Like, I got run over. Look at this hair. I feel like Rapunzel. Like a gibber Rapunzel. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? I thought... Cherry, hi, darling. Amanda, hello. I am using the YouTube thing and, like, I don't even know what's happening. Like, I wanted it to be horizontal, but I don't, well, I thought I set it up that way. I don't know what's happening. I don't care. Whatever. Anyways, classic me. Hello, darlings. Hi, I am Didi, darling. You're driving to Walmart. Well, thank you for coming in anyways, darling. What are these things? Little crown things. That's cute. It's been so long. It's been like almost a year. I checked my thingamajig and I've missed you so much, Higgs, so much. The last time I did a live stream was last December. How gross. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I have missed everybody. I've missed so much, and it's so ridiculous. But life was just, has been so crazy. So crazy. And I have news. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna, do a live stream, get things started, and, you know. I know, Higgs, it's been rough. It has definitely been rough. The other day, you'll live to be 100. Yeah, right. I wish I could live to be 100. I don't know. At this point, my goodness, stress enough is gonna just take me out. Either that or all this coffee I'm drinking today. Too much, too much. How is Mom? Mom is doing pretty good. Um, we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into like the last since January of well this year on through. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of just insanity, and then some good news and crazy news. And you were watching the couple. Well, thank you for continuing to watch, Miss Monica, darling. I appreciate it. New to we do all need coffee. This is true. I have had. Well, I've had. This is the third one of these, plus an iced coffee, like a few hours ago. So guess what? I'm probably gonna be very, very, very wired. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It does, Higgy. Life does happen. It's just upsetting that I don't know. Just well, I'll get into it. I'll get into it anyway. So, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Amanda, my darling. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. My love to you. All the beaver love in the world. Um, so we'll start with um, February of this year. Um, Mama Dukes was in the hospital for almost an entire month. She has chronic pain, and it comes and goes, and it's at different levels. Anybody who's ever watched me before knows what I'm talking about, but I'll brief it for anybody that possibly is new. And she has like the strongest of pain medications, for heavy, heavy, heavy pain. Well, so I don't know what it was, and nobody still does not know what happened. But she had her pain was so bad that nothing took care of it. Nothing. So I ended up calling the emergency squad, uh, and they flew her to the hospital, and obviously I followed behind. Um, and she was admitted. And I'm going to make this, it's a long story, so I'm going to make it as short as possible. She was admitted, um, and they fiddled with her medications and all this other stuff. And basically, uh, she was a vegetable for quite some time. And then when she did come around, she was not herself. She was talking to people that weren't there. She didn't know who I was. And so all I could think about was, holy shit, something triggered dementia. I don't know how any of that dementia stuff works, but that's what I was thinking. Um, she kept talking about a little baby that was next to her, and obviously there was no baby next to her. And she was put in a room where there was a constant person there to be with them and to help them and all this other stuff. Well, come to find out that they weren't really doing their job because she wasn't eating. So I had gone in and she ate only because I was there, because I was making her eat. Well, anyway, again, long story short, uh, we were talking about, next steps and all this other stuff. And a nurse said, they should have a urinary tract infection test done. So they did it. It came back obviously positive. They set her up with 3 days worth of antibiotics. And after day number 1, I had my mother back. So it was actually a urinary tract infection that caused her delirium. And come to find out, there was quite a few days where she was left in pissy diapers. Because she couldn't get out of bed, all this other stuff. And early on, she was left in, so we're talking probably more like a week or so that she was left in all this stuff. So she, came back around and everything. The pain had depleted. She came back home, and everything's been, as far as that, we've had a couple episodes, but we've been able to control it with the pain medicine that we have. Thank goodness. So that was in February. And also in February, I thought I could do this. My little Bella passed away. And she was 9 years old. And she had cancer. And I thought I could do this without crying. I don't know why. I've lost a lot of fur babies in my lifetime. Um, but this one, I can't get past it. Um, every time I think about her, every time I talk about her, I just, blah, So I'm gonna stop talking there, or else it's gonna be a very tearful live stream. But February was just, you could just suck a bag of dicks because it was bad. Anyway, so we've been going through a lot of stuff with also with Mama with her eyesight. She's lost sight in her left eye. And she just had cataract surgery on last Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday, sorry. And we just had her second post-op appointment today, and everything is doing really good. She's got the drops. She's doing good with that. And it's just been ups and downs with a lot of people around me. Which, I mean, obviously doesn't directly affect me, but it does affect, me. And honestly, my own self, I just feel mentally and emotionally exhausted, So the thought of even doing this back then, this past year, or, the past few months, I just couldn't do it. So anyway, uh, that's where we are with that. She's got to go for another appointment on the 11th of December, her final appointment, and get fitted a new prescription for glasses. So um, she's like, I don't want to do. I hope I don't have to wear them all day. And I'm like, girl, if you gotta wear them like when you're the whole time every day, you gotta wear them. You just gotta wear them. But Mama do. She's like, anyway. So, but on a better note, on a happy note, um, I am coming back with content. I finally moved my bed downstairs to be. I've always been downstairs with Mama Deuce for the last 9 years, whatever. But I've been, in recliners and couches and things like that. And I finally got the bed down here. So, good news is I'm going to be having a YouTube content little studio room coming soon. Can she hear really well? No, no. But what I've discovered today, her hearing has been going for some time, but what I've discovered today is that instead of my normal voice, I have to use a really deep voice. If I use a deep voice like this, she hears me. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, that was discovered today. So, anyways, but I'm gonna be coming back slowly because I gotta make the money. You know what I'm saying, with the content, because I do need a little table and a chair and stuff. And then I'm gonna get the room all set up with the green screen and back and all this other stuff, so I can have a content room, to do stuff in. Really whenever I want, which is a blessing. So I gotta get that. I'm gonna hopefully by spring of 2026 we'll have the room all ready to go and everything. Maybe sooner, who knows? But it'll give me the winter to get everything ready and things. So hopefully, I do have 2 shorts coming out this week, and it's going to one of them is going to be the reintroduction of Foodie Booty. I know that some people have commented recently on other videos, older videos, and like, you need to come back, brr, brr, brr. And it's coming back. So, I'm sorry. What happened here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. La, Lana. Sorry. So there's that. Um, so the Duchess is also gonna come back. A little bit, and then once the room gets all taken care of, then we're gonna have some more consistent content. Because I feel like it's time. It's time. It's been a long time, and it's not fair to you beavers that you don't hear from me. Except for a post here and there. Well, who gives a shit about that? People want content, and I get it. But I will say, I do not know the date yet. However, in this next month, we are gonna do our Shimones and Singing Christmas edition type thing, type situation. Amberlyn Reed. Anyway, we're gonna do that probably like mid-December. But here's the thing. So last year when we did our Shimones and Singing in August, I received a lovely little email from YouTube, putting me on a 90-day probation. So, if the Shimones and Singing Christmas edition gets the same results, any future Shimones and Singing, I'm going to be most likely moving to like Rumble, I believe, or unless there's another place I can go where we can be free to listen to music and sing any, songs, because I think that I get it to a certain extent. I get it, but when we're just chilling out and having a good time listening to music, it shouldn't be something that you're reprimanded for. If we were doing something that was like stealing the music or whatever, I can understand that. But just listening to it while you're having drinks and shit, it's crazy, you know. But it was a 90-day probation, and if I had violated anything within any of the guidelines within that 90 days, it was going to be a strike, and I think that's stupid. For 4 hours of listening to music. Um, exactly, Higgy. It is unbelievable with some of the shit that I watch, and it's not even. I'm not even talking about Girl World. Some of the stuff I watch on YouTube, and I get notice of probation for music. It makes absolutely no sense to me, but whatever. Um, and I'm not even. It's not even like I'm a humongous channel. I'm like the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. When it comes to numbers, I'm like literally like, you know. Um, I don't know. I don't know what the point is. I don't know if there was like a mass, flagging. I have no idea. Because I know I still have people that don't like me, and that's fine. But I don't know. I have no idea. So, hello, Trish, sweetheart. Hello, darling. Hello. So there's that. And so I figured, I'd come on and do a little coffee talk and kind of give updates and of where we are and the news of the exciting news of the YouTube room. Well, it's not official yet, but you know what I mean. The prospects of a YouTube room. And hello, darling. Where have I been? Oh my! Just go back a little bit and you you can catch up, darling. I've been here, but I feel like I've been. I don't know. In time flies, and it's unbelievable how fast um, time goes, and you know, uh, just news of the world and of people and their lives changing, and you know, it's just. I was thinking of Friday nights. I miss shots. I know. When Shabones and Singing returns, it's going to be sporadic. It's not going to be every week or every other week. It's going to be here and there, just because it's 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 better. It's easier for easier. It's better for me, and the like the newest situations and things like that. She's doing pretty good, Trish. She just had cataract surgery um, last Monday, and she's doing pretty good. And I remember I saw a question before, um, if it was both eyes, and it was just the right eye. Her left eye is gone, so there's no uh, that's gone. So she's one thing after another. She's still plugging along, you know, um, which is I'm very thankful for. How are you doing? Okay, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm just glad to like get put the toes back in the water here, the YouTube water, because I don't know. I'm watching stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? It's time. It's time. And for me to get the room together for a YouTube room, I have to, you know, get back into the game. So that's definitely important. Um, so I kind of figured, I would, do a short live today just to kind of kick it off and I'll take any questions anybody has, or how's the Queen of England? The Duchess, you mean? The Duchess, she has been a busy bitch. She actually has been going back and forth between America and London for like the last like what 3 years? Craziness, craziness. But shit, you'll see signs of her soon. Oh, thank you, Higgy. I appreciate that so much, my love. Yes, I gotta get back in the game. I miss it. I miss it so much. And doing, not just the character videos, but doing these live streams. I miss it so much. And I was literally like peeing my pants nervous as the countdown was coming on. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. I'm like, wait a minute. Dude, you're a theater person. Of course you can do this. But nerves is a part of the game anyways. Um, but so look forward probably Thursday or Friday, between either Thursday or Friday for the Foodie Booty short. Okay, the Foodie Booty short is going to be not really out of, I don't know what the word I want to use is. Well, anyway, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Yes, Kermit will be coming back as well, where we will be doing Shimons for sure, so I don't miss them because I swear they got me through sometimes. Okay, well, our first one's going to be our Christmas one. So, I just missed the community we had. Yeah, we did. We had fun. And you know what? The live streams were silly and fun, and sitting here on the iconic unfinished back porch and classic, my hair everywhere. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Calba, hello, my darling. Hello. I missed the dynamic subroom. The subroom. What was that? The subroom. I don't understand what that is. Am I missing something? I don't know. I have no idea what that means. The subroom. Well, anyway, uh, and again, everything once it gets going and the money is made and everything, then we can get the stream yards and then we can do more and do more and do more, and that's kind of like my project for 2026 is getting everything back to kind of rolling again to where it was in my videos were in the algorithms, and because I see a bunch of new people. I don't watch them, but I notice a bunch of new people doing the reaction videos and things like that, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get my fat ass back in the game here because these motherfuckers getting 4,000, 5,000 subscribers. I gotta get my ass back to 2,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so bless you, and you'll get your room back for sure. My room back. Oh my, yes, I hope. Oh, I think so too. Oh, Trish, you are so kind. My hair is a shitty mess. It's fine. I don't care. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I do not care what my hair looks like. You know that. Anyway, no, I know. I'll get the subscribers back once everything starts rolling again. I will, Trish. I'll give her a big old hug. Right now, she's having a little napper because we were up all day and we were up very early. So, is Grammy? Hey, is Grammy? Remember her? Oh, I remember Grammy. Yeah, she's I haven't talked to her in quite some time. To be honest with you, the only person I've really talked to or kept up with is Mr. Karsten. Um, every once in a blue moon we talk, and but I'm trying to keep track of the ones that I have contact with, that I've had contact with, and that's another thing I need to do is do that more often. even if it's just to send a little message to say hi, I love you. Um, oh yeah, I remember the the birth. I remember we had a lot of good times. We had a lot of good times. But more to come. New times to come. We're a little bit older now, and that's fine. A little less ambitious. But we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get things rolling. Me, yes, you. And so yeah, if anybody has any more questions, I would be happy to answer some of them. It's just nice to see everybody. Well, not everybody's here, but to know that I still have, y'all still, I can't believe it. It's very humbling to know that there's still people that care. And even though I was just like MIA forever, it seems. It has been a long time. Like I said, the last live stream, according to my little doodah thing, was last year in December. Whew. I can't believe it. I know it will. With the stand-up comedian like you, you're gonna get your. Oh, honey, I appreciate you. I don't see myself as a stand-up comedian, but I appreciate. I know what you're saying, and I appreciate it. The actor that I have. Hello, Doctor Kiki. Kiki. What made me leave? Life made me leave. Um, if you can speak on that. Oh, of course I could speak on anything. Life. It was just, I don't know. It just was like, it just happened, and I didn't know when I was gonna come back, if I was gonna come back. I kept times I would say, "Oh, I'm coming back, guys." I'd put out little notes, you know what I mean, and or little posts and stuff, and then something would happen, or I just didn't feel. I had no oomph. I had nothing. It was like it wasn't hard to get out of bed, but you know what I'm saying. It was like I getting out of bed was difficult. So, um, doing something like this obviously was not going to be in the cards, and I tried. I tried to, like, okay, I'm going to come back, and I have ideas, and it's not that I don't have ideas. I've got ideas. There's been plenty of times things that have happened in the world that the Duchess could have talked about. Especially things over in the United Kingdom, the deaths and the Harry and Meghan situation, and and all this stuff. So much content, you know. Um, but it was just I couldn't don the wig. I couldn't even don the wig, you know. So I saw your name on YouTube and you were live, and I just about had a heart attack. Oh, well, don't do that. Don't do that. I said to my nephew's girlfriend, because she doesn't know too much about my history with YouTube and stuff, and she was like, "Have fun." I said, "Yeah." I go, "People are gonna like shit themselves and be like, is this a fever dream?" You know. We are your little beavers, and we've been waiting for you. Well, thank you, Trish. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. But like I said, it's gonna be a slower process. Not like, you know, dun dun dun, dun not that kind of slow, but it's gonna be a slower process, and then work my way up, and once that room gets made or gets made over, um, it'll be a little bit easier to do more content, because not for nothing, but like the TV is what Mama Dukes likes to have, and with her hearing, oh my, she has it all the way up to 100, and I have to always, reconfigure the speech, the settings, and it's a mess. So it's like I couldn't even begin to. And I remember when I first started YouTube, I got in trouble for, she was watching TV, and it was obviously before the hearing stuff, and it was lower. and I got in trouble for the theme song of a show. I can't remember the show. I want to say it was like MacGyver or I don't know, it was some shit. But the theme song, and it was very very low in the background, and I got flagged for it back then. So, you know, sometimes life calls you to do other things, but you're back, and that's what my. It's true. It's true, and obviously, you know, if I don't, I wouldn't want to come back or do anything with if it wasn't 100%. You know, even a live stream. Yeah, there are going to be days when it's going to be like, you know, okay, I'm a little tired, but blah blah blah. But I couldn't give if I can't give 100% something, a video, you know, again a live stream, something like that. I'm not going to do it. You know. 8 p.m. here. All right, Cherry, my love. Older sister lost her left eye too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a bitch. It really is, Cherry. It is. But give her my love. Give her our love. And we'll talk to you soon, my darling. Waving beaver tail at you. Thank you, darling. Thank you, face, for that beaver tail wave. And those puppets will come back. I don't have them with me at the moment, but they will come back along with for our next live stream, and of course for Shimoda's singing because you know. Anyway, how is David doing? I don't know. I did speak with him one time a few months ago, and he explained some things. It's not for me to discuss uh, those things, but he did explain some things, and I haven't heard from him since. So we talked for probably about an hour on the phone, and you know, I'm not gonna say he's doing good. I'm not gonna say he's doing bad. I'm just gonna say I talked to him. You know, he mentioned something about coming back to YouTube as well. So I don't know. I mean, it's taken me almost a year, so who knows? You know, anything's possible. Um, and Shelby and I have talked about doing a few different things um, on my channel at first, and then hopefully maybe make a channel just for the two, like the two of us to have. Lovely to catch up. Yes, bye, darling. Bye, Cherry, sweetheart. We'll talk to you soon. Keep on the lookout. Keep an eye the next couple days. Wednesday, no, not Wednesday. Burp, back it up. Thursday, Friday. I don't know if I said Wednesday, Thursday, but I meant Thursday, Friday for the short. Um, either one short or both shorts, or one short one day, one short the next. But one's gonna be uh, Tree Lady, and then one's gonna be a Foodie Booty short. So um, the Foodie Booty short, I'm probably gonna get in trouble, not with YouTube, but probably with the public for. But I don't fly in. I haven't given an F in a long time, and I'm certainly not going to start now. You know. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Shelby and I. So she was watching these old dating videos from back in the day when they had like video dating and stuff, and I thought she sent me one. I thought it was fake. I thought it was like a funny, but they're real. And I'm like, Jesus, Shelby. I go, we used to do this stuff all the time. We pretending, you know, different things just to make each other laugh. I'm like, my God. I go, we could do this. We could definitely do this. So we're gonna come up with a few ideas. And she has a character, the Countess, to go with the Duchess. Um, that we've talked about it for the last couple of years. And I think it's something that she should do, you know. And then maybe get her own channel going or something. I don't know, something like that. So it'll be fun. It'll be different. It'll be different, but it'll be fun. And I mean, her and I used to like after work because she used to work. Her and I used to work at the same place at one time, and we'd actually like go get coffee after work, and just sit in the parking lot and just do stuff like this, improv stuff, and make each other laugh, and you know, I don't know, just I'm like, we were doing this stuff before it was even online, you know, um, just the crazy, stupid stuff, you know. So hopefully, also the next live I'll have the horizontal thing. I'll probably use like the free StreamYard shit, so I can get like a horizontal thing going because I really don't like this vertical. It does not make me happy in my spirit. So, anyways, any other questions anybody has or topics they would like to discuss? Please feel free. I'm gonna do probably another 20 minutes or so for the first one. And then check on Mama Dukes and all that stuff because she's got to have eye drops for the next 3 weeks for her eye and everything. So where's the bitch fan? The bitch fan is there somewheres with the puppets. Everything is in its bags and it's been put over there. It's so long. It's ridiculously long. But I'll get the fan back out. Yes, I will. It needs to be cut. It needs to be. It's awful. I feel like a fat gay Rapunzel. I'm like, come on, Prince, where are you? I'll let my hair down. It's awful. It's too long. It's straggling. I look like Witch Hazel. You know, and it's just all over the place. I can't do anything with it. You know, it's too much. It's too much. It needs to be colored. It needs to be shortened. You know, it's winter's coming, and winter's when it should be long to keep my head nice and warm. But summertime, I have it up in like a tiny little man bun. You know, I try to be like, oh, look at my man bun, and my man bun's like this big. You know, or a ponytail because it's so goddamn hot. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And like, I don't know, I can't do anything with it. It's dead. It's like my whole everything is just dead. It's just dead. How is Davida? Oh, I don't know. I just mentioned, you know, David, and I would assume Davida is the same way as David. I don't know. No idea. But so that'll be my next project is being like, hello, somebody, can you cut my hair, please? Because it's really, 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 really long. And it's like, I don't know, split ends and shit. I don't know. I'm not here to impress anybody, you know, so I don't think about it. Back in the day, I would have cared. I don't care anymore. I whatever you see is what you get. You know, it's just, I just don't care. But I'm back. I'm back. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. And I actually thought it looked good. That's why I got to do the StreamYard thing too, because then I can see before I actually like press the button what my hair looks like. But I mean, we got people that on here that look way worse than I do, and they're just like, I look so good. I'm like, not so much, not so much. But yeah. So how do we have any Wicked fans in here? Because Wicked 2 is coming out. So excited. I cannot wait. Thank you, Faith, my darling. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I love you so much. So Wicked fans, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I just have to say, the first Wicked, cried like a baby. Cried like a baby. And I have played Defying Gravity since Wicked came out, right? Never cried once. Cynthia Erivo, forget it. She made me cry listening to Defying Gravity. You know what I'm saying? I just, so this Wicked 2, I'm gonna be a puddle. I know, Amanda. I know. Yes, Faith. Absolutely. Me too. I know. I said, and on the twatter, and in private conversations, that she would be back into the Canada for good. You know, away from the fake marriage and all this other stuff. But this whole arc of bawling about it is it's got to end. I seen clips again. I don't watch the videos. I see clips on the twat, and it's got to end. It's getting this woe is me thing, and for her to expect anything from Saller is ridiculous. You're done. He doesn't have to like pay any attention to you. So she does make it look effortless, and I've watched um, interviews with her doing singing, and I'm like, Cynthia, you are the queen of everything. You really are. The Walmart scooter bed, yes. You know, I mean, I'm a fat ass, whatever, but Foodie Beauty lies about her weight. And the reason that the Walmart scooter, in my opinion, the reason the Walmart scooter battery died was because it's not meant to support 600 pounds. And that's how I feel, in my opinion, that's what I feel she's heading toward. Obviously, the heavier you are, the more power it's going to take to move that scooter. And, you know, that's just, it just died. I mean, I would be mortified. Um, I feel like if she truly did all that walking well in the Middle East, where it's like the depths of hell for heat, she could hold on to a cart. I don't think she needed that scooter. If she truly did all that walking that she said that she did in the Middle East, where she had the tablecloth plus the heat, and she was climbing temple steps and all sorts of shit, she could walk through Walmart. But that's neither here nor there. I think she did the scooter for views, honestly. And it kind of backfired because the fucker died. you know. Um, I don't get embarrassed much, but that would do it for me. If I had got if I had gotten into a scooter and the damn thing died, 5 inches after 5 inches after I started it and it died. I don't know, but yeah, I think that this poor me arc needs to end. I don't want her to go back to I mean, I know she's doing it already, but the constantly high, talking like this. That shit's boring too. Um, I just want. I think she would do great if she got back to the things like the character like when she did like the Titanic thing, and the one of the princesses or something like that, when she did that stuff, even though they were horrible, they were fun and they were funny. you know um I mean, I think she is a horrible person, but at least when she was doing the stuff like the Ramona stuff and thing, that was funny. you know it was silly stupid, but it was fun stupid. It was the Pulp Fiction, right, exactly, was comic gold. It just was. And that right there, it brought in the views for her, number one. And number two, it wasn't. Yeah, people made fun of her, yeah, but it wasn't making fun of her for awful stuff. You know what I mean? It was good, lighthearted content. You know, um, and I think that's what she should go back to. Definitely not cokey and all that other stuff. But Castle Warrior, darling, I love you too, darling. I wonder if she will bring back peace. Okay, so I hope yes, and no. I hope. I personally cannot stand Pete's. I really can't. Um, I've made that clear on numerous, in the past, both on the twatter and on the tubes. Um, I think he's a wretched, wretched human being. And what really clinked it for me was like the whole trans thing. I'm like, Cracker, you ain't trans. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. The whole trans thing is in its own is a topic of conversation for another day. But him doing that was the big kicker for me. I was just like, you know what, not so much. And I was very vocal about it in the past. And I mean, notice. I mean, I don't know because I don't watch him and I really don't see clips of him. But as far as I know, nothing. He hasn't mentioned it again. You know, I mean, he's too busy. Fucking his ponies and shit, My Little Pony things, in the bathroom. Jerking off with it, being like, oh yes, oh yes. But oh, I do too, Trisha. I do too. A lot of stuff. Pete's is a simp, and I think that a lot of the stuff that he did, and probably not really said. I think he said the quiet parts out loud. Um, but I think that a lot of the stuff he did, like that particular thing, was it was the same way, same thing as her saying that she was bisexual during that one Pride Month. No, 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 no. Yeah, you might, munch on box or here and there if you're told to by the man that you want, that type of thing. But y'all being bisexual and all, no, 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 no. Hello, silent witness, my darling. I just talked to you. No, I didn't. I sent you a message. The My Little Pony sheets and things was my line in the sand with him. Yeah, he he's depraved. Just yeah, yes, absolutely, Cancer Warrior, 100%. And like I said, that stuff right there, that I truly believe that that's him, 100%. The My Little Pony being a brony and all that stuff, which I don't get it, and I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy him, period. But I don't get a lot of that stuff. Um, and when it was just, I don't know, just the perverted stuff that he was doing, the things that he read or wrote or whatever the fuck. It's just, blech, blech. And he's always complaining. And, actually your life is pretty fucking good, buddy. Really, when you think about it. When you really think about it, oh, I don't want to answer phones, and oh, I can't get a camera. I don't know, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Plus, he just his face is like one of those punchable faces. I'm sorry. Oh, Cancer, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my darling. I don't feel like I don't like this. I feel like I'm just like, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll look better next time. But I appreciate you saying that. But hopefully I'll look better next time. Yeah, I don't enjoy those people. Anyway, but I think that the whole Kuwait and Syria arc, I think it was just a bunch of shit. She's got to have. I think that she thought that it was going to be content that people were going to watch, but then as the years went on, she realized that she's going to be trapped in a place where she can't express herself, and I truly believe that she definitely wanted to leave. I definitely believe that. You know, because I think that she thought at some point, things are going to change. And when she realized it wasn't, and then the family and all that other stuff, and she realized that this is the way things are going to be, and exactly, silent. The content was absolutely nothing. It was nothing. It was even worse than the content she did in Canada. It was boring. The clips and stuff that I got to see, I'm like, if I'm bored to death with like a 5-minute clip, I don't understand how anybody could watch the hours and hours of live streaming that she did. I just don't understand it. She says she wasn't tech. Yeah, exactly, Trisha. I don't believe for a second she was even married to him. I said that way back when I'm like, no. So she thought she and Salah would be a famous couple channel, and he backed out quick. Yeah, absolutely. And then when Poopgate, happened, that was uh, too much. That was too much. She's dying now, and she's just grabbing at straws. She's trying, yeah. And I mean, I think that the her being in Canada is a little bit better than and getting that damn tablecloth off her body and showing us like everything and her hairs and all that stuff is better than the Kuwait Syria or time. Um, but she's got to stop with the boo-hooing. She's got to stop it, or else it's pointless to even. It's pointless to come on if you're going to be like that, and all that, and the poor cat that hates her. Like, come on. The only thing I liked about where are we? Well, the other thing I liked about her is that she was clothed and we didn't have to see her disgusting body. See, and I was the opposite. I didn't want to see her body, but I didn't want to see her all wrapped up in like a fucking mummy and all that shit. No. No. Pie is a poop on a stick. Yeah, she is a poop on a stick. I quit watching after she left, so yeah. I understand that. I can understand that. She isn't happy if it's normal without DV cheating or schmugs. It's not interesting to hear. She needs. Yeah, exactly. She and like I said, there's so much stuff that she could do because she doesn't mind humiliating herself. Um, she doesn't mind I mean, she says she doesn't mind the criticism. I really don't think she does mind the criticism, but I think that she complains about it because she knows that it'll get the views, and then it'll get the um, reaction channels talking and everything. So I really, but anyway, she doesn't mind humiliating herself. So there's like a plethora of stuff that she could do. I mean, I don't know, she's done enough. She's shown us every body part that she's got. She could do stuff clothed, and still be wacky and silly and stuff without having to get high and all that other nonsense. I do feel sorry for the cat too. I really do, because I don't think that she's not the type of person that should own an animal. Period. But her views are starting to suck because she's doing the same damn thing that she did with, and then she cried like she's. Yeah, exactly, Trisha, and that's what people. That's what gets old after a while. How many times can you come on live stream and cry and all this other stuff and about the same topic? I think that I do believe that she doesn't want to be alone. I do believe that, and I do believe that she feels sad about being alone, and I'm sure it's depressing, but I say embrace it, girl. Embrace it. You can do anything you want to do. You don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to ask anybody. You don't have to, you don't have a roommate, so you don't have to worry about noise. The only thing now is that she keeps on breaking the Walmart mobility chairs. I don't know. I don't know. That's just, part of me feels like she knew that would happen. I don't know. I would melt. I couldn't show my face for a long time if I did that on a live stream. But I did forget to mention um, when I was talking about Bella passing and everything, um, that on Saturday I will be getting a new precious fur baby. Um, Obviously, nothing will replace Belle, but I need that fur baby love. And Clover, which is really my niece's cat, she doesn't really come around me. She doesn't really. She's not the lovey-dovey type of cat, Clover. And I really, 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 really need like the fur baby love. So um, once he's here and gets adjusted and stuff, I'll do a live stream inside and show him off. I think Foodie could turn things around with her channel if she put an effort. This time around in Canada should be her glow. Exactly, she could, and like I said, there's so much she could do without the crazy drama and all this other stuff. Thank you, Cancer. I appreciate it. I know, me too. Cause I don't know, Bella. I couldn't. Well, I can't get past it. But anyway, I haven't named him yet either, so I don't have a name just yet. But another fur baby. I know it. I'm excited. Is to make those tears for crocodile tears. Well, that's the one thing she could do on command. Because, I mean, obviously we know there are people that can do that on command. And I think that she's using that to her benefit, obviously. 100%. 100%. Because she just, I don't know. I just, it's very easy for her to tear up. Silent Witness, Mama Dukes is doing good. If you want, when this is over, if you want to go back to the beginning, the first like 10 minutes, I talk about that stuff. So you can get caught up on that because there's some information. But all in all, she's doing good. Thank you. And the hair fibers don't stick very well to the skin. No, the hair fibers are not looking great. No. No. And I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that they were actually not good for you. Don't know if it's true. I don't use them myself. But I heard that they weren't good for you. I don't know. Not that she cares, but they just, if they don't stick well and they make a mess, I say shave your head again, cut it off, shave your head, and go back to the wigs, girl. Go back to the wigs. Just get a nice one. You get a nice wig, and you don't need to get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 awful ones. Just get a really nice one, and call it a day. And use the hat things and all that stuff that she was using and whatnot. And even throw a bandana on. Like they used to do when they were women. Well, yeah, it was basically women. Were working in the house back in the 50s, and they put their hair in the bandana, and she looked a lot better with the shaved head. Exactly. The shaved head, yeah. And if the fibers aren't fibering, I wouldn't bother with them. Especially if they're not working, which clearly they're not. I don't know. Anyway, okay, guys, my hour is almost up. Come on, you're talking sense. I know, right? Tom, can you imagine? Sal probably already has 5. Oh, I'm sure he has. I'm sure he had a wife signed up before she even friggin' left. And the thing is she doesn't realize he has that right, being that religion and that culture. He has that right to have other wives, Um, it just, oh, that's cute. I'm glad he likes my laugh, sweetheart. I'm not gonna forget you, Faith. This is one of many future to come content, live streams, and all that other stuff. Uh, toes in the water. Water's feeling pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go for now. Um, but please, please, please look for my uh, the couple of shorts Thursday and Friday. Um, yes, please take care of your mental health. It's life is crazy. It is, and if you have to take time, you have to take time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate it. Uh, so yeah, so look for the shorts, okay? And we're gonna get the algorithm going again. We're gonna get things going. Yes, Beaver family forever. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I will talk to you again very soon. Okay. All right. So I gotta figure out how to end this because I don't know. I don't know. What is this? This is chat filter. We don't want that. What do we want? We want... Is this the button we want? Maybe. Let's see. Nope. That's not the button we want either. That is not the button. That is not the button. That's definitely not the button. What is this? Oh! What is this magic? What is this? Wait a minute. Stop it. At least one more kind of create a short. Oh, I don't want to create a short. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. What the hell? What did I do? I love it. Green screen without having a green screen? This is magic. Hey. So, iconic back porch can be covered. I am literally like having nippers. Huge nip-ons right now. Kermit Green, he probably wouldn't even show up. He'd be like, I don't like this color here, you know. All right, so this is not it. So how do I end the stream? All right, I'm gonna try this, guys. If I go, okay. No need for towels, right? If I do go, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. If I don't go, I don't know. We have to figure this out. I haven't done this in a year, and everything has changed. All right, we're gonna try this. This is magic. Okay, okay. I don't even know. All right. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I figured it out. I love you guys. I need to figure this out again for the next one. I love it. I mean, it's glitchy, but I love it. Okay. Oh, there's more? Wait a minute. What is all this? Okay, I gotta figure this shit out for the next time. All right, guys, I love you so much. Take care. Or evening, or wherever you're from. I love you.